House Cafe. My name is Ellen Orchid. I am from Brooklyn. Woo! From a neighborhood. Thank you very much. How many Brooklynites here? Anyone from out of town, out of state, out of mind? I'm from a neighborhood with a very cheerful name, Gravesend. Anyone from Gravesend? Ellie, you're from Gravesend?
Sort of, next town over. Kings Highway.
Right, absolutely. Well, this is an Italian neighborhood. We grew up on Avenue X. Even the street was in the witness protection program. I really loved it there. I had a good childhood. My mom and dad were high school teachers, and they met in high school. My mom taught math. My father taught English. I think they got together and said, let's have a kid and see how she does on the SATs. There was a lot of pressure to do well in school, I gotta say. Some kids are born wealthy, they have a silver spoon in their mouth. I got a number 2 pencil. It's true. I'd go to school and I'd come home, and then they'd send me for tutoring to a place called Kaplan's. Anybody here remember Kaplan's?
Yes, I was a drunk.
Right? Test preparation?
I failed.
You failed. I am so old. My teacher was Stanley H. Kaplan. That's incredible. He was a great teacher, as you might imagine. That's like learning Hebrew from Moses. So I studied hard, I did well in school, and I was not popular. I was a total nerd. The boys didn't like me. I had to beat them on with a stick. Nobody asked me to the prom, but I refused to go alone. I brought a book. Yeah, I studied hard. I went to college, then I went on to medical school. And medical school is an interesting experience. One of the first classes you take in medical school is called gross anatomy. At least the name is honest. It was very gross. This is where you dissect dead bodies. And they assign 4 people to a body, and we nicknamed our body Ernest. So we could tell our folks we were working in dead earnest. And they gave you extra credit if you could figure out the cause of death. And my medical school was in the Bronx, so that came down to find the bullet hole. I'll tell you, I became a psychiatrist because I hate the sight of blood, especially my own. Anybody here in therapy? How's it going?
Awesome.
Anyone in therapy but ashamed to admit it? After hearing so many voices, you don't know what I just said. Doing therapy in Manhattan is like selling Band-Aids at the Battle of Gettysburg. Very stressful. Really, I don't recommend this. Every day I would go in and face incredible fear, sadness, rage. That was the staff. You've heard of tennis elbow? I got shrink ear. The worst time was the holidays. Every year I get stuck working in the psychiatric emergency room on Christmas Eve. I remember last year alone I saw 12 hypochondriacs, 11 obsessive compulsives, 10 pyromaniacs, 9 alcoholics, 8 anorexics, 5 crack whores. Very stressful. Let go. Don't repress. We're here. We're sharing. I remember a patient came up to me and goes, Doc, you gotta help me. I'm invisible. I said, I can't see you now. Another patient was delusional. He goes, I am a prophet. I am a prophet. I said, I'm sorry, sir, this is a not-for-profit. I got burnt out. People came in with terrible problems, and a lot of people were on drugs. That made everything worse. There's this drug now that's very dangerous. It's out there. You may have heard of it. It's called K2. You heard of this? It makes people absolutely so sick. But it made me wonder, whatever happened to K1? It didn't catch on? Is it like the Chanel number 4 of the drug world? Now please know I am not making fun of mental illness. There's nothing funny about mental illness, which is why I do this. I try to save my own sanity. Mental illness is very common. We're all touched by it. Or just touched. I mean, 1 in 100 people has schizophrenia. And the other 99 of us, not doing that well either. Yeah. But I'm very happy to be here. This is a beautiful place, this Greenhouse Cafe. Anybody celebrating anything tonight? A birthday, anniversary? Isn't that what it was today? You want us to sing? Can we? What's your first name?
Betty Ann.
Betty Ann? All right, I think we should. What do you think? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Betty Ann. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Congratulations. Happy birthday. And it's a big one. Dare I don't want to ask. It's rude to ask. Do you, what is it?
Stop it.
What? Get out. 74? You're kidding. 75. You look fantastic. What is your secret?
Enjoying life.
Wow.
What is your secret?
Enjoying life.
And good wine.
And good boy. There you go. That's just wonderful. Is this your husband?
Yes, it is.
What's your name?
Driss.
Driss, nice to meet you. And who else do we have here?
My daughter Melissa.
Oh, Melissa.
And
Welcome.
my grandson Justin.
Justin. How old are you, Justin? 22. That's wonderful. Wonderful.
And you said your parents were educators?
Yes.
My husband is a professor of math.
Wow. Very nice. Where do you teach?
I teach at Pace University at CUNY College.
At Pace University in CUNY College. How about a hand for Driss? Beautiful family. Congratulations. Wow. So I can't believe you're 75. I can't believe it.
Well, you know, the baby boomers, we refuse to grow old. Still wearing ripped jeans. I don't have pearls and I don't have a polka dot dress.
You dress young, you think young, you stay young. There you go. How about a hand for Betty? Wow. That is fantastic. Anybody else celebrating anything? Anything at all? It's Friday, right? That's something to celebrate. Yeah. I am celebrating something. I'm celebrating the anniversary of my divorce. I'm a big fan of divorce. In my case, it was necessary. Trust me. It was my get out of jail card. Let no man put back together what a divorce lawyer has put asunder. Best money I ever spent. I used a Groupon, but still, best money I ever spent. Big fan of the divorce. As they say in Star Wars, may divorce be with you. In fact, every year I celebrate the anniversary of my divorce. I watch my wedding video backwards. I recommend this if you know anyone who's divorced. It's very therapeutic because it's an undoing. First you watch the bouquet flying back into my hand. We take the rings off. We look at each other and say, do I? that's right. I call it my ex. It should be my why. Why? Yeah, marriage was tough. I found it tough. It started with the courtship, and in our case, that ship was headed right to court. It's a legal contract, for better or worse, richer or poorer, sickness or health. What other contract would you sign where you agree to contradictory terms? I wanted better, richer, and health. I'm sure that's what I circled. I mean, would you sign a contract for a job? You'll be the CEO or the janitor. Take a chance. Yeah, but I'm divorced. I have 2 adult children now. I'm very grateful. Do we have any parents in the audience? Here we go, yes. Most definitely. Parents, how many kids do you have?
I just have one.
Just have one, but that's plenty, right? That's wonderful. Boy or girl?
Girl.
Isn't that wonderful? How old is she?
27.
What? You look too young to have a 27-year-old daughter. What is it with this? Everybody looks so young.
Water, I guess.
Something in the water. Very nice. Or the wine. Something in the wine. I gotta get some wine. Those of you that are not parents, can I ask you a question? Who are the not parents yet? What do you do for aggravation?
Wait, really? What do you do? I work.
You work. That'll do it. What sort of work do you do?
I work for the United States Army.
Oh! Oh my goodness! Thank you for your service. Can I ask you what you do in the Army?
I work in human resources in the engineering division.
Oh wow! Very nice. Very impressive. Yes. Well, we talk about aggravation. I raised 2 kids as a single mom, and I have to tell you that is not an easy gig. That is not easy. Everybody says, enjoy them while they're young. It goes so fast. Oh, so fast, it went like a snail on down and out. Right?
Yes, I have a son too.
Yes, so you understand, right? My older sister said, Ellen, stop complaining. You blink, and they're in college. I tried that. Nope, not true. She lied. It was very difficult when they had all this homework. I remember the homework, the long nights of homework, right? I would walk around and go, I don't see you studying. My daughter goes, I don't see you cleaning. Very stressful. My daughter was always on Facebook. My son was always on the Xbox. And I was always on Xanax. They got so much homework. They had these school books. They had to bring their textbooks in luggage carriers on wheels. They looked like they would... I would drop them off in the morning. I didn't know whether to say, have fun at school or have a nice flight. My kids were in this high school in Brooklyn where they had to take Latin. Latin. That was so impractical. You know what I think of Latin? Gigantus, wastus, and primus. What, are they going to get a job working for the Holy Roman Empire? They're going to do an internship for Julius Caesar? Pig Latin would have been more practical. I went up to the school. I actually complained to the principal. I said, we're in South Brooklyn. Give us something we can use. Russian. He said, yes. Every year we had to come up with a project for the science fair. My favorite one was, what wine helps mom pass out faster? I enjoyed the research on this project. Now I've been dating for years. It's not going well. well. I'm on all those online dating sites, you know, J-Don't, E-Agony, Okay Stupid. It's not going well. I read these profiles. First of all, I don't understand. A lot of guys have profile pictures where they have sunglasses and a baseball cap pulled down way low. What is that? Are they in the witness protection? You read these profiles. One guy, for his self-summary, all he wrote was Jets, Mets, Nets. So I wrote, what?
That says all you need to know.
That is all you need to know, right? That's his whole life. So I wrote back to him, Giants, Yankees, Knicks. We're engaged. You read these profiles, guy writes, income, will tell you later. Oh, that's sexy. I'll meet you later. Like when you get a job. Or body type, a little extra. Where exactly? I have had so many bad dates. I went on one date, there were so many red flags. I thought I was at the Chinese embassy. Dinner. It was a beautiful place like the Greenhouse Cafe. Great dinner, great conversation. I thought it was going well. At the end he goes, look, I gotta be honest with you. You're not my type. You're too nice. So I shot him. I answered this guy's personal ad. First question, he goes, so what do you look like? Are you a 10? I said, a 10? Look, I'm exhausted. I could be a 5 twice a week. How about I'm a 7 and I'll owe you 3? Could you work with that? It gets lonely. I go to the dentist just to hear a man say, open wide. I'm trying to expand my outlook and who I'll go out with. Now I'm getting into guys with tattoos. Because you figure they can handle commitment and pain. Now they have this thing, friends with benefits. Have you heard about this? I hope it's a 401k. A dental plan would be great. How are we doing for time?
Keep going.
Keep going. So I had to put my kids through college, and you know how expensive college can be. So I told them early on they were going to city college. That was it. And I even wrote a little lullaby so they would get the message. Rock-a-bye, baby, on the way to city college. It'll be cheaper and you'll still get some knowledge. So you ride the one train, it was good enough for me. So rock-a-bye, baby, and forget MIT. Thank you. Yeah, they got the message. So, what else can we talk about? Have you been watching TV? Queen Elizabeth II, she's celebrating her Platinum Jubilee. Isn't that amazing? 70 years. 70 years. But I figure not to... Look, a third of that was spent sleeping, right? So technically it's really only 46.6 years. Not for nothing, but... Yeah, I am a coffee holic? Do we have any coffee holics here? Oh, here's my table. There you go. Yes, yes. Let's hold hands and tremble. All right, here. Coffee holics, not so much. You are, you sir? Excellent. What's your favorite coffee? Just regular coffee. Yeah, yeah. Folgers is excellent. Yes. I'm so glad coffee is legal. Thank you, God. Thank you. Legal stimulants. What if it were a street drug? Like, what would they call it? Bean? Brew? Drip? Perk? People would talk about me. They go, that Ellen Morgan, she's whacked out on bean, man. She's perked. She's got a mug on her back. I was over at her apartment. There were used coffee filters all over the place. Colombians coming and going at all hours of the day and night. She was in the sack with Juan Valdez and his donkey. Yeah, they would have to do an intervention. They want me to join CA, Coffee Holics Anonymous. What would that be like? Would we sit around drinking wine? Probably. Yes. Yes. Love that coffee. You know you're hooked on coffee. I once ran out of filters and I used a pair of panties as a filter. Ooh, I know. I made myself a great drink, a nice crocciato. And a frappuccino. Yes, yes. I want to talk a little bit about Broadway. I'm a big fan of the Broadway scene. Anybody here like the Broadway shows?
Yes.
Really? Have you seen anything lately?
We saw Wicked and Mean Girls.
Oh, wonderful.
And
Great.
Mean Girls.
Those, how was it? Enjoy? Amazing. Amazing. Anybody else see anything that they recommend? Chicago.
Jagged Little Pill.
Jagged Little Pill.
Jagged Little Pill.
Yeah, I heard it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Alanis Morissette.
Yes, 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 yes. She's a genius. She's like a prodigy. Amazing. Anybody see anything they recommend? Yeah. I'm amazed how the creativity of these Broadway people, they come up with things like, they had a musical a few years ago about the Titanic. I had to see it. I couldn't understand what songs could you possibly do about such a disaster. Clang, clang, clang went the light bulb. Ding, ding, ding went the bell. Club, club, club went my husband. 'Cause he just couldn't swim too well. Or how about, do you see that iceberg? Amazing. Makes you wonder what horrible subject could they make a musical about next? Melanoma, the musical. I had a mole. I had it removed. It wasn't benign. And cause it wasn't benign, the future's not fine. I don't have much time. Or how about eye diseases? Oh, glaucoma, I can't see nothing. Glaucoma, I can't see nothing. Where did you go? Have you noticed a lot of the Broadway theaters are being taken over by corporations? For example, there's the American Airlines Theater. But you know, if the show is sold out, you can go standby. And here's, tickets are getting so expensive, it's a little ridiculous. Here's a tip, don't go to the theater when you're tired. I once did, and I took a $200 nap. Do you ever go into a Broadway theater and there's a big sign, attention, This production contains loud noise, flashing lights, smoke effects. Are they really warning us? I just walked through Times Square. I survived that. I'll be fine. Yes. Well, you have been a most wonderful audience. I want to close with something a little different. My impression for you of a television set, just for you.
Oh.
Macy's, now more than ever. This week at Macy's, buy one shoe, get a matching shoe free.